Jesus is not God. Jesus is only a prophet. That's what our Muslim brothers say. Why the Christian says otherwise, that he's God. Now, assuming that the Muslims are correct, here is why Jesus is still this prophet to follow, and not Muhammad or any other prophet. Firstly, what do we both agree on? The Quran makes us understand that when Muhammad received his revelation, he was confused, he was afraid, he wasn't sure where it came from. It was his wife who had to convince him, telling him that, oh, you're a good person, you have good morals, it had to be from God. But Jesus, on the other hand, he was convinced about who he was. He needed nobody to confirm his ministry or confirm his identity. He was sure of his identity, he was sure of his ministry, and he was very convinced and vocal about it. In the Quran, we can see that Muhammad was not sure of his eternal destination. In fact, he said that he wasn't even sure what would be done with him. But Jesus, on the other hand, was sure of his destination. In fact, he told his disciples that he was going somewhere to go and prepare a place for them. While he was on the cross, he spoke to one of the thieves on the cross and told them, tonight you will be with me in paradise. Absolute certainty. From the Quran, we understand that Muhammad died and he stayed dead. But Jesus, on the other hand, had power over death. He could raise multiple people from the dead, and he himself refused to stay dead. Even the Quran agrees with him that he's still alive till today. In the Quran, we see Muhammad say that he was nothing original from the other prophets that have come before him. That he was just a messenger like every other prophet that came before him, and he did not know what would be done with him. But Jesus, on the other hand, says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through him. Now, concerning to the issue of his deity, according to the Quran, Jesus never claimed to be God. Now, let's agree that Jesus never claimed to be God. My question now is, why was he killed? On the other hand, too, the Quran says that Jesus was never killed. It was only made to look like he was killed. So, let's assume he was never killed. But there was an attempt on his life. The leaders then tried to kill him. The question is why? Jesus also asked them the same question. For which of these good works are you trying to kill me? But they had a response for him. They said, we are not trying to kill you for any of these good works. We are only killing you because you are blaspheming. You, being a man, make yourself to be God. So whether we say that Jesus never claimed to be God, somehow the leaders of then, the people that lived back then, believed that he claimed to be God to the extent that they wanted to kill him. So where did they get that notion from? We both agree in the Quran and in the Bible that Jesus is not like any other prophet. There's no logical reason why you choose Prophet Muhammad as the prophet you follow and base your life on his teachings. Even if you claim that Jesus is not God, but if there's any prophet to follow, it's him. The Quran agrees that Jesus is the only living prophet alive today, and that one day he's going to come back to judge the world and defeat the Antichrist. So tell me, if you're going to follow a prophet, why would you choose to follow a dead prophet when you can follow a prophet that even your Quran says is alive even today?